Our story unfolds in the Earth Dragon Kingdom's Linai City, where countless monsters have entered the real world from other realms, and humanity is now faced with huge disasters. Thankfully, the heavens haven't abandoned humans. Markings have appeared on the backs of all humans' hands, and various special classes have awakened through those mysterious marks. Since then, mankind has entered an era of class shifters. Among the many awakened individuals, there are only 3 mythical classes: Lighthouse Kingdom, Ghost Swordsman, Alpha, Ephemeral Kingdom, Hell Dragon, Restuvu, and Icebound Kingdom. Frost King, Quan Jixian. 100 years ago, a talented class shifter appeared in the Dragon Kingdom. The strongest in the Dragon Kingdom, Shu Luo, became the first adeptus of the 70th world in just 10 years. However, when the strongest level of the 9 beasts invaded, he saved the Dragon Kingdom by defending the rift alone, but he sacrificed himself. Today marks the 100th anniversary of Shu Luo's heroic death. A reporter reported that the memorial service held in the capital, Dragon City, the day before yesterday, was attended by the top class shifters in the Dragon Kingdom. According to statistics, a total of 12.52 million people participated in the awakening of their kingdom this year. This is an increase of 11.3% compared to last year, setting the highest record in 110 years. Among these, core class shifters account for 10%, which has far exceeded the record in the year Shu Luo was born. Perhaps they can anticipate the birth of the next Shu Luo. While everyone was celebrating Shu Luo's 100th anniversary, in a dark room a man was shown lying on the bed. Suddenly, thunder struck, and our main character, Shu Luo, opened his eyes hearing a system notification. The system repeated, "The doors to an alternate world are about to open, class shifters. Please prepare." Hearing the system's voice, Shu Luo was shocked and got up immediately, asking, "Didn't I die already? Oh, where am I?" But before he could understand anything, his head started to hurt like crazy. He saw memories of a body that belongs to Zhang Yu, who awakened as what is recognized as the most useless class in the world, Beast Tamer. It's not worth wasting time at all. If a poor person awakens as a Beast Tamer, he will die in an alternate world sooner or later, he thought. Also, Zhang Yu's little brother's medical bills had been delayed for 2 months, and if not paid, his brother would die. Zhang Yu could not bear all these problems alone. At his last moment, Zhang Yu said sorry to his younger brother, saying, "I'm a useless older brother. I can't save you, and I can't save myself," and ate poison and died. Seeing all those memories of Zhang Yu, Shu Luo realized what was happening. He never thought that he would reincarnate as a person with the exact same name as him 100 years later. Seeing that Zhang Yu was a Beast Tamer, Shu Luo understood why he died like that. The Beast Tamer class mainly relies on their pets to fight. In addition to improving their own level, they can't overlook the attributes of their pets. It has been calculated that in order to cultivate a powerful beast Tamer, one must have enough wealth to take over a kingdom. For ordinary people, it's definitely not good news to awaken as a beast Tamer. Shu Luo stood up and saw Zhang Yu's old photo. Looking at Zhang Yu's smiling face, Shu Luo picked up a raincoat and said, "Zhang Yu, a good-for-nothing young man who failed in life and committed suicide. But I used to be Shu Luo, the strongest in the Dragon Kingdom. Zhang Yu, since I've taken over your body and awakened again, I will take up your responsibilities and regrets, conquering this alternate world where the weak fight for food." He told Zhang Yu to think of it as his gratitude to him. Luo was ready, and a portal opened in front of him with a system notification saying, "The doors to an alternate world are about to open. Class shifters, please prepare." Luo had already told the system to open up. With a bright light, a portal to a different world opened, and Luo entered. Upon entering, the system recognized him as Xiao Luo, not Zhang Yu. The notification said, "Dear class shifter Zhu Luo, greetings. The system has detected that you've been offline for 36,552 days. Offline idle reward income is 70 points per second, so Luo's total reward is 200 billion alternate energy points." Suddenly a pouch appeared in front of Luo, and the system congratulated him on defeating the level 9 beast wave for the first time and completing the mythical achievement. It was an unparalleled achievement, and as a reward, he obtained a mythical level treasure, Supreme Oracle. When Luo got the Supreme Oracle, it automatically activated. Luo obtained a permanent buff. Now, alternate energy collection during online and offline status in an alternate world has increased 10,000 times, and this effect is now active. After it was activated, a huge amount of energy went into Luo's body. He obtained an additional 9,999 times the idle income, totaling to 0.000 points of alternate energy. Luo was surprised to see billions of trillions of alternate energy. He couldn't believe that the most advanced beast wave in an alternate world. The reward for completing it for the first time was so rich. Luo also obtained a class reset. The system asked him to please choose one of the 7 mythical core classes. Knight class Undead Doom Rider, Warrior class Dark Swordsman, Assassin class Shadow Reaper, Priest class Holy Priest, Mage class Hellfire Mastery, Archer class Ghost Hunter, and Beast Tamer class Necromancer. Seeing those 7 mythical core classes, Luo said, 100 years ago, I awakened as a top-tier warrior. But the strongest core class in that alternate world was actually a beast tamer. It's just that the amount of alternate energy required to improve oneself and the pets is too much, making development difficult. Luo reached out his hand and said, however, since I've reincarnated and have trillions of idle rewards, my first choice would of course be Necromancer. The system congratulated him on becoming the 4th mythical core class in the alternate world, Necromancer, which is an advanced beast tamer class. When Luo chose the Necromancer class, a huge amount of energy entered his body. Seeing 100-star initial growth, Luo said, this strength is noteworthy for being a mythical class. Necromancer is a magic-type mythical core class. It's the messenger of resurrection from hell. The Necromancer specializes in the power of the dead. Only death can excite the Necromancer. Its magic attack growth is 25 stars. Mana growth is 18 stars. Health growth is 20 stars. Physical defense growth is 18 stars. And magic defense growth is 19 stars. Necromancer has 3 main skills. First is Soul Harvest skill. When a Necromancer kills a monster in an alternate world, there's a 1% chance of harvesting the opponent's soul and making it a pet. The pet obtained in this way cannot be traded and can only be used by the harvester or as upgrading materials for other pets to devour. Second is Undead evolution. All pets of a Necromancer can be evolved by devouring pets of the same level. The highest is the mythical level. Pets also have unlimited loyalty. Third is death reduction. The experience required to upgrade all pets of a Necromancer is reduced by 50%. Seeing his own stats, Luo was amazed. The pet intelligence of ordinary beast tamers is obtained through mission rewards, and the quality cannot be improved. Unexpectedly, a Necromancer can not only evolve pets, but also harvest monsters as their own pets. It is indeed a mythical class. He added that in his last life he relied on his top-tier class to clear 70 worlds in the span of just 10 years and became number 1 in the Dragon Kingdom. But now, since he started this life with a mythical class, he must clear the levels perfectly until the final world. Not only will he become the strongest in the Dragon Kingdom, but he will be number 1 in the world. After entering the first alternate world called Nightmare Source, based on Luo's login location, the system matched him with a safe area called Doomsday Town. The system reminded Luo that fighting is prohibited in safe areas and asked him if he wanted to continue. Continue using the ID Shu Luo. Luo said he did not want to continue with Shu Luo and asked the system to set his new ID as 0, choosing the name 0 because he believed that in this life, he was destined to surpass the existence of Shu Luo, and the only thing that surpasses everything is 0. He was then teleported into the Doomsday Town of the first alternate world named Nightmare Source. Looking around, Luo asked, "Is this an alternate world? It feels the same as the real world. So mystical." A guy standing beside Luo was confused and asked another guy, "Wasn't it said that there are monsters everywhere in the alternate universe? Where are the monsters?" The other guy explained to him that this is a safe zone and monsters are outside. While they were talking, a public notification announced that the first world quest had been issued and could be viewed on the mission interface. Seeing that the mission had begun, everyone started to prepare in advance, asking others if they wanted to team up. Nightmare Source is the first world where darkness covers the earth and the monsters sleeping underneath revive. The world will eventually face disaster, and as a survivor, one must break the doomsday cycle, clear many disasters, and crush the darkness. The first world quest is to kill a total of 1,000 monsters in the first world. The second world quest is to collect 10 silver coins total by killing monsters or clearing quests in the first world. After completing the above world quests, players can activate the first world boss dungeon channel. They must defeat the boss, and then players can enter the second world. Seeing the information of the world, Luo realized that the regular layout of this alternate world hasn't changed much. He decided to first buy some equipment and then do the quest. He went into the Safe Town's equipment store, whose owner is Charles. Charles asked Luo what he needed. Looking around, Luo saw that the system's equipment store is the same as before, only providing some basic, unrefined products. The best equipment here is 1 star, seeing that Luo was not interested in the weapons. Owner Charles told Luo that if he was not satisfied with these, he could also provide better quality equipment. A guy said to Luo, "Dude, the newbie gift package only gave us 100 copper coins total. Did you spend them all?" Another guy told Luo that a 1-star staff can't give him much attack power. It's not as cost-effective to buy a 1-star weapon as it is to get a complete set of unrefined products, he said. But Luo didn't care. He thanked them for the reminder and left from there. A girl asked other guys, "Doesn't only weapons with a higher star rating can refine their attributes? In this case, wouldn't the attack power be increased?" A boy explained to the girl that refinement of equipment requires alternate energy, which can only be obtained in small amounts through killing monster spawns in quests. So such a precious thing can't be upgraded enough. If anyone uses it to refine a 1-star staff, they might have a huge hole in their head, he said. All those guys laughed at Luo, one said. Kid spent all his money and has no defense at all. He will definitely suffer disaster later. I don't know where this country boy came from, but he has no knowledge at all. No matter if it's here or outside, it's difficult to make progress without money. Luo also knows that for the average new class shifter, it's really not cost-effective to spend all their money on just 1-star equipment. The staff Luo got was a fire mage staff for Beast Tamer. It's a level 0, refinable mediocre magic staff that can increase damage. The alternate energy an ordinary class shifter can obtain from slaying monsters is extremely limited, and it's impossible for them to be willing to refine 1-star equipment. Luo smiled, saying, "It's a shame that he is not lacking." He poured his alternate energy into refining the fire magic staff. The system warned Luo that this refinement consumes 1 point of alternate energy and has a 10% chance of being upgraded to a green attribute. With higher attributes, the refining consumption increases and the success rate decreases. Luo told the system to start refining. The first refinement was a success. After the first refining, the system asked him again if he wanted to refine further. Luo said yes, and the second attempt was also successful. Luo instructed the system to continue and not stop. All refinements were successful. And finally, Luo's equipment increased to the highest level. The system informed Luo that the number of 1-click refinements was 132 times, with a total consumption of 9 to 85 alternate world energy. Luo obtained the golden attribute, Fire Herald Staff. He was surprised that his staff was refined 132 times at once, showcasing the potential of hundreds of billions of alternate energy. The staff, transformed into the Fire Herald Staff, was born from flames. All enemies will be burned to ashes. Its magic attack power increased to 26, and it gained an additional attribute of intelligence. Now, the staff has a burning skill. Each time the user attacks, the enemy enters a burning state that lasts for 3 seconds, losing 20 health points per second. Seeing his staff's information, Luo laughed, saying, "Preparation for battle is complete. Now let the show begin." Currently, Luo is a level 0 Necromancer shift, a mythical core class with the name ID 0. His experience for leveling up is also 0. His stats are as follows: 56 magic attack, 18 physical defense, 19 magic defense, 200 health, and 180 mana. His intelligence is 12, which affects his magic attack. His agility is 10, affecting speed and critical damage. His spirit is 10, influencing mana. His stamina is also 10, affecting defense, and his constitution is 10, impacting health. Luo doesn't have any money, but possesses 2,000 trillion units of alternate energy. As a newbie who is as powerful as everyone else, he needs to work extra hard to survive in this alternate world. Luo then steps outside the safe town to hunt monsters. Outside, the nightmare for new class shifters has begun. Some people were fighting against a giant mutant. A warrior struck the rat with his sword, dealing only 2 points of health damage. His attack barely scratched the rat. Shocked, the warrior exclaimed, "Is this a low-level beast? It has so much health, I can barely deal any damage." Then, as the rat attacked, the warrior dodged immediately, knowing that if class shifters get hit, they could die. During the fight, suddenly a fireball came from behind and hit the giant rat, dealing 55 health damage in 1 strike. The warrior and his team were surprised and looked back to see who had cast the fireball. It was Luo, using his Fire Herald Staff, whose burning effect had triggered the attack. With that single fireball, Luo killed the giant rat, earning 2 experience points and 10 10,000 alternate energy. He also obtained a bonus buff of 10,000 times the alternate energy. Mythical class shifters have buffs full of basic attributes, including max-level equipment. Those with ordinary classes need to form a team to kill even a giant mutant rat, but Luo can now take them down one by one. The warrior was shocked to see Luo defeat the giant rat so effortlessly. What kind of insane damage is that? A girl from the warrior's team noticed Luo's golden equipment and wondered if he could be an experienced class shifter. However, the warrior dismissed it, saying, "Who would have that much alternate energy to refine a beginner's staff in the early stages?" Curious about Luo, but understanding that he is a force to be reckoned with, they decided not to provoke him. Noting that level 1 beasts give too little experience, Luo decided to target only higher-level beasts. He knew that in this first alternate world, Nightmare Source, besides the giant mutant rats, there were also level 3 to 4 poisonous spiders, level 5 to 7 armored scorpions, level 8 to 9 wild boars, and the ultimate boss of the first world, the level 10 violent boar king. Luo decided that the beasts above level 3 in the abandoned factory were his best choice and turned to leave. However, the warrior and his teammates stopped him. The warrior asked Luo about forming a team, saying they had a healer, a shielder, and a damage dealer. One girl flaunted her appeal, saying, "Cutie, can you take us with you?" Another girl also tried to persuade him, telling Luo she was a priest and could heal him. They didn't want to let Luo go, knowing they could easily clear the first world if they were with him. With a cold expression, Luo told them he didn't need them and asked them to move out of his way. Without saying anything, the warrior and his teammates moved aside and Luo left. The warrior, still frightened, asked his teammates if they felt Luo's aura. Noting that it was even scarier than the beasts, they noticed that Luo had headed toward the abandoned factory, rumored to be filled with high-level and dangerous beasts. They wondered if Luo was planning to fight alone, commenting, as expected of a big boss, they don't follow the usual route. Inside the abandoned factory, Luo was immediately attacked by level 1 giant mutant rats and level 3 poisonous spiders. Using a thunder spell, Luo took them all down in 1 second. For killing each giant mutant rat, Luo earned 2 experience points and 10,000 alternate energy, and for each level 3 poisonous spider, he got 8 experience points and 30,000 Zano alternate energy. After gaining 100 points, Luo leveled up, increasing his health by 30 and mana by 12, and he also gained 6 free attribute points. His current level is now 2, and the next upgrade requires 250 experience points. While Luo was reviewing his status window, a poisonous spider attacked him. Luo immediately used his staff to cast a thunder spell, and with a massive explosion, the spider's body exploded. After that, Luo continued killing those poisonous spiders one by one, until he leveled up again and became level 3. Now, the next level upgrade requires 1,000 experience points. Luo also unlocked the first skill bar and obtained the initial skill, Fireball. Luo was surprised looking at his status window. He never thought that even the upgrade bonus for the mythical class would be 6 times higher than that of ordinary classes. After leveling up 3 consecutive times, he was surprised to see that he now has 18 attribute points to use freely. Knowing that the Beast Tamer class has the same growth path as that of a mage, Luo ensured faster spellcasting and stable damage, and then leveled up his agility. He allocated 8 points to his intelligence, 5 to his agility, and 5 to his spirit. As for the initial skill, which isn't very powerful, Luo looked at it and thought that for those of ordinary classes with limited alternate energy, they generally wouldn't waste anything here. Unfortunately, what Luo lacks most in this world isn't alternate energy, so he decided to level this skill to the max. The Fireball spell is upgradable. He can cast it 10 times using 3 mana points, and it has a 3-second cooldown. The system told Luo that to use Fireball, he must gather mana and release a fireball that causes magic damage equal to 110% of his magic attack power to a single enemy. A critical hit will cause the enemy to enter a burning state that lasts for 3 seconds, losing 5% of blood caused by the attack every second. Luo decided to upgrade the Fireball spell. For the first upgrade, it consumed 10 points of alternate energy, and the Fireball upgraded to D rank with its damage increased to 112%. The second upgrade cost 500 points of alternate energy and increased the damage to 114%. The third upgrade consumed 3,000 points of alternate energy upgrading the fireball to a medium fireball of C rank, increasing the damage to 140%, and the burning damage per second of the special effect was increased to 8%. The fourth upgrade cost 30,000 points of alternate energy, and the fireball upgraded to Super Fireball, becoming a grade A spell. It has reached the highest skill quality of Luo's current class level. The system told Luo to continue upgrading after his second class awakening. Luo was happy to see the results, saying, "Not bad. The damage of an initial skill at max level can reach 140%. Luo looked at the mission window and said, based on this progress, if he completes the first 2 world quests, he can reach level 8 no matter what. When the time comes, it'll be enough for him to just challenge the ultimate boss and complete the first world. While he was busy looking at his status, he heard a noise. When he looked to his side, there was a huge door, and from behind that door, someone called for help. Luo opened the door and saw an injured guy named Carl asking for help. Looking at Carl, Luo thought that except for the fact that players actually die after being killed, this world isn't that different from an ordinary game. Missions, dungeons, and the NPC in front of him showed that it's almost similar to a game. NPC Carl told Luo that his wife and children were killed by monsters and asked Luo if he could help him kill those cruel scorpions. When Carl asked for help, a system notification appeared saying, "A plot has been triggered." The system asked Luo if he wanted to accept the quest to destroy the scorpions. Luo knows that most equipment obtained from NPC missions is better than those from killing monsters. It just so happens that Luo only has a staff in hand, so this mission is worth doing. When Luo accepted the mission, the quest details showed up. The difficulty is 10. The quest is to kill all the armored scorpions and their leader, the armored Emperor Scorpion in the Doomsday factory. The quest reward is 500 experience, 1 silver coin, 300 alternate energy, and a random 1-star equipment. Suddenly, Luo felt something was up ahead. He looked ahead, but it appeared empty. There was nothing. However, Luo realized what it was. He smiled and said, "It seems like monsters aren't the only things here. Completing the quest is my top priority right now." While Luo prepared to fight, from a corner some eyes were watching all his movements. Luo became alert and saw many intermediate monsters of the first world, the armored scorpions. The armored scorpion is a level 5 physical type normal monster. It has 290 health, 40 physical attack, 28 physical defense, and 25 magic defense. These scorpions have mutated due to environmental pollution and possess hard armor covering their bodies that can withstand a lot of damage. When the armored scorpions saw Luo, they activated their armor skill, which reduced the effect of Luo's attacks. After reducing Luo's attack power, an armored scorpion lunged to attack him. Luo was ready for this. He summoned his staff and prepared to fight back. When the armored scorpion attacked Luo, he quickly took out his staff to retaliate. Luo cast a fireball spell and hurled it at the armored scorpion, but the scorpion dodged the fireball and activated its collision skill to attack Luo. However, Luo turned around in midair and launched another fireball, which hit the armored scorpion and killed it. For defeating the level 5 armored scorpion, Luo earned 15 experience points and 50,000 Z. As one armored scorpion fell, others began attacking Luo. Luo's super fireball was immensely powerful but used a lot of mana, so he couldn't cast it again immediately. It took him 5 seconds to prepare the fireball again. Luo used the fireball spells to eliminate many armored scorpions in one go. He recalled that when the number of normal armored scorpions decreased to a certain threshold, it would trigger the armored scorpion emperor to appear early. Just as he remembered, the giant armored scorpion emperor emerged from the ground and attacked Luo. Seeing the scorpion emperor, Luo said, "I must kill it before my mana runs out." He poured all his mana into his staff and used the super fireball skill to cast a very powerful fireball at the scorpion emperor. But the armored scorpion emperor easily stopped Luo's fireball with its huge hands. Luo was annoyed to see that the scorpion emperor's body was still as thick as ever. The scorpion emperor used its stinger to attack, but Luo dodged. He jumped towards the armored scorpion emperor and got below it, targeting its soft belly. Luo used the super fireball skill again, and the armored scorpion emperor's whole body caught fire, burning it inside out. Seeing it burning, Luo backed off a little, saying, "I'm quite lucky to immobilize it right when my mana runs out. Now I just have to give this Scorpion King one last strike, and the mission is complete." Just as he said that, suddenly a white-haired man came to sneak attack from behind, while another man in front went for the armored scorpion emperor, saying, We will be the ones who complete the mission. The Scorpion King would be harvested by them. Both men had been hiding, waiting for Luo to weaken the armored Scorpion Emperor, and in the process, lose all his mana so they could steal Luo's kill, and also kill him for his equipment. When the white-haired man's sneak attacked Luo from behind, Luo moved a little and easily dodged the attack. The white-haired man was surprised, wondering how Luo had dodged his attack. Seeing that man, Luo also smiled, saying, "You finally showed yourself." Hearing this, the white-haired man realized that Luo had already discovered them. Luo got ready to cast another fireball, saying, "Some people will level up honestly, while others specialize in doing things like slaughtering people and stealing their kills in secret. But what a shame, you guys chose the wrong target. The enemies I once faced were 1,000,000 times stronger than you." Saying that, Luo cast a huge fireball and threw it at the white-haired man. Seeing Luo cast that huge fireball, the white-haired guy was too scared, asking, "How is this possible?" But before he could get his answer, Luo's fireball hit him and completely burned his body, leaving nothing behind. When the other guy saw his partner die like that, he got scared. Looking back, the man asked Luo, "Aren't you out of mana? How can you still activate your skills?" Luo told the guy, "If you hadn't said that, would all of you have shown yourselves?" Realizing that Luo was not a newbie, the man was taken aback. Because of Luo's fireball, the space caught fire, and in that fire, the already weakened armored Scorpion Emperor died, and its soul came out of its body. The purple soul went directly to Luo, and a system notification congratulated Luo for triggering the Necromancer class effect Soul Harvest, while killing the armored Emperor Scorpion. The system asked Luo if he wished to absorb the armored Scorpion Emperor as his pet. Seeing the notification, Luo said, "It looks like my luck is pretty good to trigger the class effect so soon." He asked the system to absorb the armored Scorpion Emperor. The system completely absorbed the purple soul of the Scorpion Emperor, and as it did, a dark aura began to emanate from Luo's body. Seeing the black aura, the man became terrified. Luo's eyes turned red, and his whole body was enveloped in the black aura. A system notification informed Luo that he had received a normal grade pet, the armored Emperor Scorpion. Luo immediately summoned it, and from the black aura, the armored Scorpion Emperor emerged. This scorpion has normal grade physical defense and is bound to its master, Luo, currently at level 0. To level up for the first time, it requires 100 experience points. The armored Scorpion Emperor's physical attack power is 2, physical defense is 4, magic defense is 3, it has 30 health and 9 mana. Its loyalty level is at 100%, and every death will decrease the pet's loyalty level by 10%. The loyalty meter cannot be recovered, and when it reaches 0, the pet will revolt. The armored Scorpion Emperor has an armor skill which reduces the damage it receives by 5%. This pet specializes in defense and can protect the tamer by bearing attacks at the vanguard. When the armored Scorpion Emperor appeared, Luo received a system notification that, because of his Necromancer class effect, his pet's loyalty meter would be increased to infinity. His pet could devour any 10 normal grade pets to level up to become elite grade, and the experience required to upgrade his pet is reduced by 50%. Seeing the notification, Luo said, "The reason beast tamers find it hard to grow is that the pets require the tamer's experience to level up. In the early stages, it takes double the experience. In later stages, when there are more pets, the demand increases exponentially, making it impossible for ordinary people." Luo smiled and added, "What a shame. The thing I don't lack the most now is experience points." Luo instructed the system to fully upgrade his armored Scorpion Emperor. The pet's D-rank skill, Armor, upgraded to a rank and turned into Steel Body. This a rank skill can decrease the damage received by the armored Scorpion by 30%. The man who came to attack Luo was shocked to see his pet armored Scorpion Emperor. He asked Luo, "What exactly are you saying? It's impossible for a normal beast tamer to possess such power." While petting his armored Scorpion Emperor, Luo said, "From the moment I received the mission, I felt people spying on me in secret. You guys must be the assassins who rely on concealment to prey on isolated individuals, and both of us happen to have the same mission. So all of you plan to ambush me at the last critical moment and harvest the Scorpion King." Hearing this, the man realized he had kicked an iron board this time. He understood that he had to run, otherwise he was going to die. Luo smiled and ordered his pet to demonstrate its capabilities. As Luo commanded, the armored Scorpion Emperor moved very fast and attacked the man's stomach with its huge pincers. The man fell to the ground and begged Luo not to kill him, but Luo didn't want to. He told the man, In this world where the strong prey on the weak, if they wanted to prey on others, they must be prepared to be preyed upon. After that, Luo's armored scorpion emperor attacked the man and killed him. NPC Carl was very happy and thanked Luo for avenging him, saying, "From this day forth, I will be Luo's good brother." The system congratulated Luo for completing the mission, destroy the scorpions. As a reward, he received 500 experience points and 1 silver coin, along with 3 million units of alternate energy. Luo obtained a magic necklace and armored leggings as equipment. After receiving 500 experience points, Luo leveled up and became level 4. His health increased by 30 and mana by 12. He also received 6 free attribute points. His next level up will require 2,000 experience points. After leveling up, Luo checked the new equipment he had acquired. The first piece was a magic necklace, a 1-star item that increases mana by 5 points and is refinable. The requirement to wear it is level 4. According to legend, this necklace is made of magic, and wearing it grants the wearer powerful magic abilities. The second piece of equipment was armored leggings, also 1-star and refinable. With a requirement of level 5, it increases physical defense by 7 and magic defense by 6, offering the wearer a significant amount of protection. Seeing the magic necklace, Luo said, "This is like a sleepy bug meeting a pillow." An equipment that adds mana came just when I am urgently lacking it. He instructed the system to fully upgrade it. The system upgraded the magic necklace 125 times, costing a total of 24.99 alternate energy, and congratulated Luo on receiving the golden equipment, Sacred Domain, Source of Magic. The armored leggings were upgraded 158 times, costing a total of 2,985 alternate energy. And Luo received the golden equipment, Armor, Hero's Protection. Wearing both pieces of equipment, Luo noted that with these 2 items, the armored Emperor Scorpion, and he could level up to level 5 even quicker. But just as Luo started to walk, he was surprised by a notification, an area notice from the system. It announced, "All class shifters in Doomsday Town, please take note. A hidden secret realm, level 5, Doomsday City, has appeared near Doomsday Town. This secret realm will last for 1 hour. Please head to the secret realm to challenge it. The first person to clear the secret realm will receive generous rewards." Everyone was surprised to see a level 5 secret realm. Seeing that it wasn't too far, Luo confidently said, "With my current abilities, this initial clear reward will be mine." Meanwhile, at the entrance of the secret realm, some people had already gathered. A black-haired man was asking if anyone wanted to join him, saying it was rumored that the reward for the initial pass of a secret realm was high, and they could make a fortune. Another man disagreed, saying, "Entering a level 5 secret realm at our level is suicide. We'll earn the money at the cost of our own lives." The first guy explained that that's why he suggested they should form a team. Luo also arrived there and was surprised to see that there were quite a few people wanting to challenge the secret realm. As Luo approached, a man pushed him aside, making way for his president, who was wearing full-body golden armor. Seeing the gold-armored guy and his man's behavior, someone asked, "Who does he think he is?" "Acting all high and mighty." To which another man replied, "That gold-armored guy is Liu Yao. He's the son of the richest man in Lanhai, Louis Yu. The Liu family owns the 3 largest drugstores in Lanhai City, and his net worth is as high as billions. Liu has always been high profile, a full set of 1-star equipment, as his subordinate costs tens of thousands." As they were talking, the girl who came with Liu Yao recognized Luo as Zhang Yu and asked him why he was here. From Zhang Yu's memories, Luo also recognized that girl. She was the ex-girlfriend of Zhang Yu, and her name was Lin Yu. Lin Yu approached Luo and tried to insult him, saying, "An ordinary beast tamer like yourself who can't even pay rent. Surely you don't plan on entering a level 5 secret realm, right?" Luo got angry and asked her if that was a problem. Lin Yu was shocked, thinking, "What's up with him? Shouldn't he be begging me to give him another chance like before?" She tried to show Luo his place and hugged Liu Yao, saying, "Only strong men like our brother Yao are qualified to pass this secret realm. You of all people shouldn't have such wishful thinking." Liu Yu also hugged her to show Luo and said, "It feels bad to be dumped, doesn't it? If you ask me, people should be self-aware and realize that there's no point in holding on." But Luo didn't care what they did. "Lin Yu is just a worn-out shoe to me. You can take her if you like. As for the secret realm, the ones with wishful thinking are others." When Luo put Lin Yu in her place, she became extremely angry and shouted, "Zhang Yu, what nonsense are you spouting? Brother Yao, look at his arrogance." Hurry and teach this guy a lesson. Luo smiled upon seeing her anger and advised her to cherish her life first. Hearing that, Lin Yu became even more enraged, exclaiming, "What a bluff. He's just a piece of trash." She insisted, but Lu Yu Yao felt something strange. He noticed that Luo's rank and class weren't clearly visible, as if they were deliberately hidden. Uncertain of Luo's strength and not wanting to engage recklessly, Lu Yao decided against confrontation, saying, "I'm in a hurry to enter the secret realm and have no time to waste with you. I'll spare your life this time." As he headed into the secret realm, Lu Yao attempted to flaunt his wealth again, asking, "Brothers, do you have your resurrection scrolls? Enter the secret realm with me, and you'll get the initial pass." All the men accompanying Lu Yu Yao confirmed they had the resurrection scrolls and happily entered the secret realm with him. When they left, a man felt pity for Luo. He placed his hand on Luo's shoulder and said, "Just give up. We're poor losers. We're no better than these second-generation rich people." But Luo didn't care, and told the man that if he also felt like a poor loser inferior to others, he should find ways to make himself stronger. Luo knows the owner of his body, Zhang Yu, is poor, but that has nothing to do with him. Hearing this, the man thought Luo was still pretending. A man asked the others if they heard that everyone in Lu Yu Yao's party has a resurrection scroll worth 3,000 yuan each. Another man said, as expected of the rich second generation, it said that you can use up to 2 scrolls within 7 days, which is equivalent to having 3 lives. It seems like the initial pass will belong to the Supreme Guild, but Luo didn't think so. He knows that in the secret realm, one must pass through Lord Monsters, and with Luo's current strength, this is more than enough to deal with small mobs, but he won't be able to defeat the final Lord Monster. So, unless the Armored Scorpion and Luo both reach grade 5, and Luo upgrades the equipment and skills, he doesn't stand a chance in the duel. Understanding all that, Luo didn't go into the secret realm and left from there. On the other side, Lu Yu Yao and Lin Yu Er entered the secret realm. Still angry at Luo, Lin Yu Er said, "Brother Yao, he bullied me like that, so why aren't you avenging me?" Lu Yao told her that there were too many people. If someone had the intention to tarnish the Lu family's reputation by saying that he, Lu Yu Yao, killed class shifters on purpose, it would be a great loss. He told her to relax, saying he will make that useless beast Tamer kneel in front of her and apologize sooner or later. Hearing that, Lin Yu Er became happy and thanked Lu Yu Yao, saying, "I knew you would treat me the best." On the other hand, Luo went into the forest to hunt monsters. He attacked a monster with a fireball, dealing 269 critical hit. A system notification informed Luo that his pet Armored Scorpion Emperor had upgraded to grade 5. Luo understands that the pets of an ordinary beast tamer need the same amount of experience as their owner, but thankfully, a Necromancer's pet upgrades only require half. In the early stages, Luo only needs to kill a few small mobs to quickly upgrade the Armored Scorpion Emperor. Luo was continuously using fireballs and killing all the monsters that came his way. Some hunters were watching Luo kill those monsters easily. One of them recognized Luo, saying, "Isn't that the poor loser who was fighting with Lu Yu Yao just now? Turns out he's this powerful. He killed a level 5 scorpion instantly. We made a mistake. We shouldn't have ridiculed him." After killing all the monsters from that area, Luo left for a different area, but some girls blocked his way when they saw Luo's strength. They tried to charm Luo with their beauty, saying, "Can I be your girlfriend? I promise to do anything you want and never betray you." But Luo didn't even look at them and left from there. After some time, when Luo was going to hunt more monsters, suddenly a system notification came telling all Doomsday Town class shifters to be cautious, because the level 5 secret realm Doomsday City would close in 10 minutes. Seeing the notification, Luo thought, "Since I have upgraded the defense of my Armored Scorpion, it'll serve as a human shield in front of me, while I focus on dealing damage." Now the Armored Scorpion Emperor's loyalty is unlimited. It has upgraded to grade 5, and all its stats have increased. It also has a rank a steel body passive skill that lowers the damage that the Armored Emperor Scorpion receives by 30%. The Armored Emperor Scorpion, which specializes in defense, can protect the tamer and bear the attacks for the master at the vanguard. All this, coupled with equipment that quickly restores mana, my fireball skill can achieve continuous fire, improving the efficiency of killing monsters. So 10 minutes is more than enough to clear this secret realm. Thinking that, Luo entered the teleportation portal. Inside, Lu Yu Yao's party was still fighting with the monsters. Almost all the members of his party had died in the fight, injured and angry. Lu Yu Yao shouted, "I was just a little short of defeating the Lord Scorpion." Another member of Lu Yao's party, observing the grade 7 Lord Monster, said, "President, We, a group of grade 2 class shifters, are just here to make up the numbers, aren't we? Lin Yu approached Lu Yu Yao and exclaimed, "Brother Yao, the monsters in this secret realm are too strong. We need to put our lives first." Another guy agreed with Lin Yu, saying, "We should use the resurrection scrolls quickly and leave before the monsters catch us, or else we'll die." While they were discussing, Lu Yu Yao suddenly felt someone's presence. Looking up, he saw someone standing on top of a mountain cliff. Upon closer inspection, it was Luo. Annoyed, Lu Yu Yao asked Luo, "You're just a grade 5, aren't you afraid of dying?" But Luo didn't reply and just laughed at him. Seeing Luo's laughter, Lu Yu Yao grew even more infuriated and shouted, "What are you laughing at? I'll teach you a lesson you won't forget." Seeing him that angry, Lin Yu tried to calm him down, saying, "Brother Yao, there's no way a poor guy like him could have the money to buy a resurrection scroll." Lu Yu Yao's underling told him that the monster was catching up, and they needed to get out of there first. They used the teleportation scrolls to escape the secret realm. While teleporting, Lu Yu Yao called Luo an idiot who overestimates himself. He told Luo, "You'd better die in the secret realm and save me the trouble of doing it myself." After they left, Luo sighed in relief, saying, "They finally left. I don't have to put up with those pesky brats." Subsequently, the system welcomed Luo to the level 5 secret realm Doomsday City and informed him that the quest was to kill the secret realm guardian, the armored scorpion lord, which is a physical type level 7 lord monster. Just as the system's explanation ended, the ground beneath Luo's feet cracked, and the armored scorpion lord emerged. The armored scorpion lord is a level 7 monster with 80 physical attack, 55 physical defense, 50 magic defense, and 149 health. It also possesses an armored skill called collision. Upon seeing the armored scorpion lord, Luo remarked, "As expected of the scorpion lord, he's different from those minions. His health alone is several times that of theirs." He summoned his armored scorpion emperor, ordering it to attack. The scorpion emperor struck the scorpion lord with its huge claws, dealing 22 health damage. Impressed by the effectiveness of the equipment and skill of the armored scorpion, Luo prepared to cast his fireball. He used his super fireball skill and threw 3 fireballs at the scorpion lord, achieving a critical hit that dealt 206 health damage and caused the scorpion lord to lose an additional 45 health from burning. The scorpion lord, now furious, jumped to attack Luo with its huge claws, but Luo dodged, and his scorpion emperor grabbed its claws to stop it from moving. Luo then channeled a large amount of mana into his staff and made a fireball to attack the scorpion lord. He used his super fireball skill and launched 6 continuous fireball strikes at the scorpion lord. The fireballs hit the scorpion lord on the head and injured it, causing its head to bleed. In anger, it roared loudly and attacked again with its claws, but Luo dodged this last attempt. After that, the scorpion lord lost all its health and died. Luo stood atop the scorpion lord's corpse and said, "It was easy." Immediately, a public system notification announced, "Congratulations, Class Shifter 0. For the initial pass of the secret realm Doomsday City, you have obtained a black iron level secret scroll." Everyone was shocked that someone had actually passed. When they realized the one who passed the secret realm was called 0, everyone was surprised, asking, "He's so strong that he actually cleared the level 5 secret realm." Lin Yu and Lu Yu were the most shocked. Lin Yu asked Lu Yu Yao, "Right now, everyone's only great with the secret realm. 1-3, and the guardian monster of this level 5 secret realm must be at least grade 6-7. Lu Yu Yao told Lin Yu that the announcement appeared just a few minutes after her ex-boyfriend entered. Hearing that, Lin Yu was shocked. She couldn't even imagine that it could be Luo. She told Lu Yu Yao that it was impossible, saying, "You also saw that Luo hid his ID at that time and didn't even have a pet. So how could one person defeat a grade 7 monster?" Lu Yu Yao also didn't want to accept that he was weaker than Luo. When Lin Yu mentioned this, he immediately agreed, telling her, "You're right. Some other people must have gotten involved." Lu Yu Yao then stood up and declared, "The one who was able to kill the Lord Scorpion must not be an ordinary person." He ordered all his men, "I want you to find this person with the ID named 0 immediately, no matter the cost. Have him join Lu Yu Yao's Supreme Guild and work for us." In unison, all of Lu Yu Yao's underlings shouted, "Yes, sir."